good afternoon, and thank you for joining us this Friday, October 7th. Live from the campus of Appalachian State University, this is the Appalachian Weekly News. I'm Dylan Henson.
And I'm Holly Hodges. In the wake of Hurricane Ian, many volunteers are traveling to Florida to help with recovery efforts. Our correspondent Delaney Marker talked to a representative from a local nonprofit organization.
Hurricane Ian hit Florida last Wednesday, slamming the coast as a Category 4 hurricane. Now, we are seeing the devastation the storm has brought, destroying homes, businesses, and displacing at least 40,000 people. A local Boone nonprofit, Samaritan's Purse, has traveled down to Florida to give relief to the thousands of people affected. I spoke with Chandler Sailors, who has been in Fort Myers with Samaritan's Purse for the past week.
Well, I'm Chandler Sailors, and I am one of the program managers for Samaritan's Purse U.S. Disaster Relief. I'm currently in Fort Myers, Florida. We also have two other locations in Inglewood as well as Punta Gorda. First got into the Fort Myers area. It was hard to even navigate the neighborhoods and streets. Homeowners were standing in their front yards, essentially on an island, not even able to walk out to their vehicles or get to their neighbors. As we've been here in the last almost week, the water has receded, but now we are seeing where homes look like they have been in a war zone. They've been removed from their foundations, they've lost their roofs. There's quite a crisis with resources. Things are coming back online now, infrastructure is being reestablished, but for the last week, it's been very hard to find things like water and fuel and ice. I actually got into Florida on Thursday. Of course, we waited until Hurricane Ian had moved out of the area before coming south. And then by Friday morning, I was in Fort Myers. Partnering with local churches to set up volunteer camps and mobilize volunteers to go assist homeowners with things like tarping and gutting, personal belonging retrieval, or tree and debris removal if needed. Again, the ultimate goal is that people get a sense that as volunteers show up on their properties, that they're not alone in their recovery, that we love them and that God loves them. So the community, the hurricane survivors, the first responders, the linemen, and then of course, volunteer organizations out trying to do helpful work. We encourage prayer and support and volunteerism. Right now, that's really what we need to do, is rally around these individuals, help in any way that we feel called to. And Samaritan's Purse has a few different ways you can do that. SamaritansPurse.org.
The High Country has seen a record number of dine-and-dash cases this year. If you're not familiar with the term, it is someone who eats at a restaurant and decides to leave without paying. Doing this is very wrong and frustrating to staff, who are sometimes expected to pay the bill. If caught doing this, suspects can pay up to $5,000 in fines and sometimes even face jail time. Many High Country food service workers have taken to social media to express their frustrations with this happening more and more in the Boone and Blowing Rock area. We reached out to one of these waiters, but they have not gotten back to us regarding a request for comment. As always, we will keep you updated on this ongoing situation.
Grab some friends and prepare to dance the night away next Thursday in Legends for App's first sponsored local DJ night. The event will feature local Boone DJ and App State student DJ CDG. She describes her style of music as being true to the roots of techno. This will be the 5th live show at Legends this year. The event is 18 plus and BYOB for those 21 and older. Tickets are $5 cash only. Doors open at 7 and the show starts at 8. For more information, you can visit the app's Instagram page at ASU_apps.
Downtown Boone and the Watauga Arts Council are partnering for Buskers Fest. You are invited to visit historic King Street and stroll through local galleries, shops, and restaurants. Musicians and artists from the Turchin Center at App State will share their talents with High Country residents during this event. Buskers Fest will take place this afternoon from 5 to 8 p.m. in downtown Boone. To learn more, you can visit watauga-arts.org and look for the keyword Buskers Fest.
Celebrate Oktoberfest October 9th at Booneshine Brewing Company. The event is family-friendly and will feature various festive foods, music, and local beer. The event starts at 2 p.m. and ends at 9 p.m. For more information, you can visit Boonshine's website, booneshine.beer/events.
Appalachian State University has introduced a new art corridor throughout the Boone campus. The Seven Sculptures Art Corridor was established in August to let local and state residents speak their minds themselves through a form of creative expression. It showcases more than 3 decades of outdoor sculpture programming at the university. Denise Ringler, App State's Director of Arts, Engagement, and Cultural Resources, told the university, quote, that the corridor will play an important role in positioning both the campus and community as a vibrant and dynamic arts and cultural destination, end quote. She also stated that the corridor would serve as an outdoor and classrooms for students of all ages and the general public. The newly added gallery can be found between the Turchin Center for Visual Arts and Edwin Duncan Hall. Do note that these artworks will only be available for the next 2 years, so take advantage of this creative opportunity.
Community Engaged Leadership is hosting their Fall into Service Day of Service tomorrow from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Volunteers will be donating a few hours of their time to serve at local nonprofit organizations. Volunteers will meet on campus at 9 a.m. at the Reich College of Education Building, Room 227. The official service time starts at 10 a.m. and ends at 1 p.m. Transportation will be provided and lunch is free. If you are interested or would like to RSVP to the event, please visit engage.appstate/organization/CEL to learn more.
There are many unique local businesses across the High Country. Our reporter, Devin Stewart, stopped by a local pottery shop to learn more about ceramics.
Let's be honest, stress is something that we all face, whether it's working a full-time job, being a full-time college student, or a combination of the both. But here at Doe Ridge Pottery, people have found a way to help alleviate some of that stress from everyday life. Let's head inside to learn more. Since 1978, Doe Ridge Pottery has been crafting unique ceramics in downtown Boone. From lamps to mugs and bowls, the gallery store has something for almost everyone to enjoy.
And we do a pretty complete line of functional things. We can do dinnerware, we can do all the associated accessory pieces with dinnerware. We of course make lots and lots of mugs.
All ceramics are handmade in-store by Bob and his team. Through a series of different steps, these pieces of art come to life and are put on display for customers to enjoy.
You know, so there's a lot of things out there that you wouldn't even acknowledge might be clay are being manufactured by clay as a material.
And if you're wanting to learn more about the pieces of work on display, Bob says they are more than happy to talk.
We've always let people come into the studio and ask questions and watch while we're working and have conversation and stuff like that. And that way they kind of vicariously participate in your life and you and theirs by talking about your work and explaining how that it's accomplished and things like that.
And after working nearly 44 years in the business, Bob says he doesn't plan to slow down anytime soon.
So I find this is my therapy. This is what I enjoy doing. And like I say, I have sketchbooks with ideas sketched out in them that I'll never get to, but I'll never run out.
Doe Ridge Pottery is open 7 days a week. However, if you're unable to make it out to the store, you can visit their online shop at doeridgepotteryshop.com. Reporting for the Appalachian Weekly News, I'm Devin Stewart.
It's officially fall, which means the weather's cooling down and the leaves are starting to change their colors. What better way to kick off the fall season than a visit to the town of Beech Mountain's Fall Farmers Market? The Farmers Market will be open today from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the parking lot across from Fred's General Mercantile. In addition to fresh organic produce, there will also be baked goods, gourmet dog treats, as well as an assortment of fall favorites such as pumpkins, gourds, and handmade fall-inspired arts and crafts from locals. After a visit to the market, you can take a quick hike on one of the various scenic trails or stop by a local restaurant to eat.
The Teaching Educating Art Club is partnering with the Watauga County Farmers Market to host a community arts booth this coming Saturday. They need the public's assistance in creating, organizing, and teaching activities to students in the community. The booth will allow students to explore their artistic talents and explore individual crafting opportunities. Anyone can participate regardless of creative background. If you are interested in learning more about the Teaching Educating Art Club, you can visit their booth at the Watauga County Farmers Market this Saturday, October 8th, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. For directions and more information, you can visit www.wataugafarmersmarket.org.
Winter might be a little far out right now, but get ahead of the game next week during Appalachian Ski Mountain's 25th annual preseason sale starting on October 14th. Appalachian Ski Mountain doesn't officially open until Friday, November 18th, but don't let that stop you from taking advantage of this great deal. Shop for skis, snowboards, accessories, and more before the winter season while everything is discounted up to 70% off. The preseason sale begins October 14th and ends October 23rd. Additionally, a free 2022-2023 season membership will be raffled off, so you don't want to miss out. To learn more about their preseason sale and store hours, visit appskimountain.com. Are you looking for a 5K to run this month? Pi Sigma Epsilon is hosting their spooktacular 5K run/walk this coming Saturday. The race will begin at 9:15 a.m. and little ones will have the opportunity to participate in a 1K race before the main event. Following the race, there will be a prize presentation, costume contest, pumpkin painting station, and food trucks. The Power Run is giving a portion of the proceeds to the Hunger and Health Coalition, which helps relieve poverty and hunger for families and individuals in the local area by providing food, medicine, and other goods. For more information about the event, you can visit engage.appstate.edu and search for the keyword PSC Power Run 5K. Good luck to everyone participating, and may the spookiest runner win.
Speaking of all fall activities, Sugar Mountain Resort is hosting their 32nd annual Oktoberfest celebration this weekend. Oktoberfest is an annual German folk festival that's celebrated during the fall season. Traditionally, celebrations last for about 16 days, but don't let that stop you from enjoying Sugar Mountain's 2-day celebration instead. Enjoy a weekend filled with fun, family-friendly fall activities from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. each day. Come dressed to the nines on Saturday for their costume contest. If Bavarian cuisine isn't your choice, traditional festival foods will be provided too. Admission, parking, and shuttle services are free. Rain or shine, the festival will go on. To see the full schedule of events, go to oktoberfest.skisugar.com. Now, the Mountaineers had a very, very exciting weekend this past weekend when they beat the Citadel 49-0. Holly, did you get to go to the game?
I did not, unfortunately, but I did tune into social media to see the final score. Our sports anchor Chloe has more on this.
A very exciting game is right, Dylan. We had an amazing win by the Mountaineers. Appalachian State won 49-0 last weekend over the Citadel. Let's take a look. The Mountaineers jumped out to a 35-0 first half lead, highlighted by a 73-yard touchdown run by junior running back Cameron Peoples. Senior quarterback Chase Bryce threw 4 touchdowns, including an 80-yard pass to sophomore wide receiver Christian Horn. Freshman running back Kanye Roberts scored his first career touchdown with a 4-yard run in the fourth quarter. App State's defense looked pretty impressive, securing their first shutout since 2017. App State travels on the road to play Texas State at 7 p.m. on Saturday. The Mountaineers women's soccer team lost a heartbreaker on Thursday night, dropping the match 1-0. Georgia State scored the game-winning goal in the 87th minute. It's App State's first conference loss since at home. The Mountaineers play at Georgia Southern on Sunday. The App State volleyball team secured their first conference victory on Thursday, beating Georgia State 3-2. Senior McCall Denny led the team with 14 kills. The Mountaineers will play Georgia State again on Friday at 1 p.m. Lastly, Sunday, October 2nd, the Mountaineers field hockey team played against Lock Haven. App State scored 2 goals in the fourth quarter to secure a winning score of 3-2. If you missed out on this game, be sure to come out and support our Mountaineers today at 5 p.m. Well, that's all I have for sports this week. Holly and Dylan, back to you.
Thanks, Chloe, and thank you for joining us on this edition of the Appalachian Weekly News. I'm Dylan Henson.
And I'm Holly Hodges. We'll see you next week.